Woo! Roll up, motherfucking Gatsby. You know what time it is.
Woo-hoo. Got a lighter.
It's your favorite Monday evening hangout.
I just roll up the finest gas. I'm looking for a lighter.
Oh God.
How are we gonna be called roll up gas
With no
and
lighter?
with no lighter?
We're a
You
bunch of
need
fagoots.
We're all
fire for the lighter.
We're all for goods.
We're all fired.
We're all fired?
We're all fired. I left my lighter in the car.
You fired yourself
You
too?
niggas live here. Where's the lighter?
I'll get one. Hold
First of all, I'm
When
gonna
I
need
get here,
you
the
to
motherfucking
refrain.
set needs to. Nigga, I need a bottle of water.
All
I need
right.
an ashtray
First
a lighter.
of all, I'm gonna need you to check your tone.
and an oatmeal cream pie.
I'll give you your mama a cream pie. All
I
right?
ain't gonna check my total. I'm gonna check my goddamn credit
Hold
score,
up.
nigga.
Did somebody turn off the kitchen fan?
You did.
I thought I had that bitch going.
No, you walked over there and turned it off.
No, it wasn't even going.
So you're high, Quincy's high, and
Turn the light off though.
I'm the only nigga that's on time.
You ain't on top of shit.
I was only pass me one of the mashed
Sorry, folks, for why we're so late. One of our
one of the mashed
employees
right there.
is
A fucking fagoot
a person who doesn't seem to give a damn about time or.
or space.
I'm a thug ass nigga. What can I say?
No, you're not.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You're not a thug. You cry watching Sesame Street, nigga.
Ashtray.
Thuggin'. Are your pants going to be sagging until you're 40 though? That's the
I
real
got red
question.
laces in my number 3s.
What?
Oh wow.
You know there's
Take a
100
pull up
shells
off
in
the
this
wood and
bitch.
let the motherfucker breathe.
100 shells in this bitch. I'm pretty sure he told 12 to suck a D.
You're not allowed to say those words. I am.
What a great concert that was.
I enjoy.
That was
enjoyed
bananas.
12.
I enjoyed
Because-
screaming "fuck 12" at the top of my lungs.
Do you know
several
what?
times.
That was quite a
listening-
bit of fun.
Listening to that song, that part of it doesn't justify how everybody yelled it.
Yeah, like listening to the song, like
Because the song is so calm. Like he says it's so calm within
yeah,
everything.
but when he's got everybody in the crowd,
But
obviously,
I'm just saying,
and
like,
everybody has the emotion.
I think
behind it.
that part of that song should be smooth until it gets there, and then you put the emotion of the crowd into it.
I mean, you could just do a live version of it.
Bro, everyone was screaming,
Yeah.
like at the top of their lungs.
It was tight. It was
Like,
tight.
you could have heard that shit from a block out. That was great. I loved it.
Great time. Shout out
Great
Ace Boogie. That
time.
nigga fucking came back here. Then drove out to OKC.
Yeah, he went to OKC and went
Yeah.
to see Freddie Gibbs again. I was like,
Son
damn.
of a bitch.
Fucking
That's
Ace
tight, though.
Boogie.
Well, I guess we can start off our episode here by probably getting immediately removed from YouTube.
Bro, it's a video I saw that
So-
made me laugh.
Sounds good. I like it.
It's pretty
Marcus
old.
found a video that made him laugh.
Dude, I was cracking the fuck up because I thought it was hilarious.
It's very funny.
It's very hilarious.
Like taking my time to like open these. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Open all dice together. Yeah, we got shout out Backwoods. You know, we got the
yeah, shout out Backwards. They finally came out with our idea that me and Quincy
they
talked about a year
stole our
ago.
idea, but it's all right. We ain't mad. We're just happy that we got it.
You know what I'm saying? Our select Backwoods that we finally ordered, man. You know,
Small batch.
small batch. You know what I'm saying, folks? You know, this is a new thing that's happening right now. So if you're a Backwoods fanatic, you know, pick you up a pack. Might be worth it.
Open them up.
All right, so just to kind of set this up a little bit, this is and I guess maybe we'll just get Crespo's reaction to this. Yeah, so how them woods looking? All of them looking good?
Yeah, they all look pretty
Yeah,
good.
so that's to be expected.
Let's see Crespo's reaction.
This is a Japanese TV show where they have to like dress up as their performer or whatever the fuck or something like that. And so here's a guy doing Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful World. And let's
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Let's just get Crespo's reaction.
See what you think about this.
Yes, sir.
We'll just watch a little bit of it. I mean, already, right?
Already, right?
Is this nigga in blackface?
Bro, he's in black everything. He's even got the hair to go with it. My
He's smiling
nigga.
hard and everything too.
Bro, he studied this shit.
Yes, he.
I
is.
mean, oh,
I think I thought to myself, I know.
oh man.
Wow.
But I mean, we don't have to watch the whole fucking thing. I mean, that'll probably already be enough to get this removed. But
Bro, I think living
Crespo, thoughts? Marcus, thoughts?
Hilarious.
My thing is, I think living in Japan, and if they allowed you to smoke weed there, would be the funniest fucking place to live. Because they have the most outrageous, like, events, shows. They let shit like this fucking go.
Yeah, I mean,
But
it would just be to us.
Bro, imagine, right? You smoke a blunt. You're high as fuck. You smoke 2 blunts. And you say you're dating a Japanese lady. You're in Japan. And she's like, let's go to a show. You're like, all right. And you show up.
And you go to this,
And you go to this. Bro.
I would be dead.
Hopefully, I get some pussy afterwards.
Bro, my fucking heart would explode. Because think about it. That wasn't the only craziest shit of the night. That guy.
I mean, it might have been in our
think somebody
regards
came
or
out and
whatever.
talked
No. I'm saying, there was other people dressed. There was probably some Asian dude doing Willie Nelson or some crazy shit. Or some Asian dude doing
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
That wouldn't
Like,
be very uncommon though.
But it'd be hilarious.
I bet most of it was them dressing up as like other famous Japanese people.
Yeah.
And then
That dude picked
that
Louis
guy
Armstrong.
went left field with Louis Armstrong
Bro.
and probably won the whole fucking
Bro,
show.
he had the hair. Dude, he looked like, not saying he looked like but from a far distance, it looked like him. Bro, that shit was fucking, like I said, I saw that the other day, and I know that video's old, but dude, I fucking like lost my shit. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was laughing so goddamn hard.
It's an old video, but
That shit is fucking hilarious to me.
it's just funny though that there is obviously no
This is honestly like a perfect backwood.
right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, those selects are
Perfect thickness, perfect color.
right.
A little dry, but that can be saved easily. But I mean, this is.
It's not too dry. It's not like crinkly or
No,
like
not at
cracking
all.
apart or
Easy
nothing
to
like
save.
that. Yeah,
Brought that bitch back to life.
but
Back to.
there's definitely no ill intent or like malice or
No,
like
he's just being funny.
no. He's not even being funny.
Oh,
He's
Funny to me.
It's funny to us because in our culture, you can't do blackface. A person can't paint themselves dark skinned and, dress up as a person who's dark colored. And so to see somebody do that is funny to us. But he's not even doing it to try to be funny. He's doing it to try to look like Louis Armstrong and perform like Louis Armstrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It would be like if I fucking painted myself white and like had a wig and dress up like Metallica or something,
that would be hilarious.
and I do like a James Hetfield impression.
If you were dressed, I don't know.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that one side to side.
I don't know what band does it, but
I'm gonna dress up like Fred Durst.
I don't know
Get a
what
red
band.
fitted cap.
I don't know what band does it, but if you were dressed like the lead singer of the band that does the song "She's My Cherry Pie,"
Like Poison or one of those
and you
fucking
were,
hair bands,
and you were just like driving down the street like old fucking
like D.
Pontiac,
Snyder or some shit.
bro,
No.
I would be dying.
So what you're saying is dress up like a lady.
yeah,
Because
you're just like,
that's pretty much what they did.
"Ah, cherry pie."
Fucking crazy like makeup and wild hair and shit.
But
But yeah, I mean, he's not the dude's
shit
not doing
was-
it to be funny. But so many people, like he couldn't do that in America
no,
because he would be like lynched or something.
Bro, I thought that shit was hilarious. I mean, I know they're doing it for like a talent, like, talent style show.
I mean, he's talented. He's talented, just like Louis Armstrong for real.
But to me,
Especially for somebody who English is at least their second language.
but I'm not gonna lie though. Imagine like living next to that dude and you just hear him like doing Louis Armstrong all the time.
Hi. So this wonderful.
I'd be like, yo, you are my new favorite neighbor.
Hello.
Hey, yo,
Can you show me how to paint on my face with black glue?
I got you. You got gas?
What is a gas?
We'll figure it out. Bro, that shit is dope.
A
That
maki
shit cracks me
timer?
up. Anybody that
Timer.
can do some shit like that, that's some funny shit. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
What else is on the docket? Oh,
Fucking
y'all been paying attention to that Johnny Depp shit?
a little bit here and there.
That shit's hilarious. Like, they had him reading text messages and shit.
Yeah, there's been
Bro, that's
Some
never
wild
cracking
shit.
up.
like she fucking shit in his bed. That's
Bro.
terrible.
Anybody shit in my bed, they can't uppercut it.
Bitch, I have to kill you.
I mean, she did it like in malice attention. Like, she just was like,
Yeah, I don't think it was like, whoops, I'm sorry, whoopsie, I accidentally shit in your bed.
bro, but
I
she
was drunk or something.
she
No, it
looks
was like,
the type
fuck
of-
this nigga.
Oh God, she looks like the type of bitch be outside your house 3 o'clock. in
Have
the
you seen
morning.
like her recent like testimony or whatever? She's like describing some shit about like them, just a fight between them, and it's just
Bro, I seen her on the stand one time, and it was her just like, like fucking like fake crying.
that's what I'm saying.
And,
She's
like,
hamming it up,
Yeah.
like and acting so hard, and like yeah, she's acting like she's crying, but like there's no tears,
She's not crying.
and she's like it really seems like she's trying to force it, and she's just so grandiose about the whole thing. And
she
just does not seem believable.
is she an actress?
Yeah,
I don't know who this bitch is. I don't remember any of her movies, but
yeah.
Oh, you know what movie she was in?
what?
Pornhub.com.
That's a website.
Yeah, she
No,
was.
she wasn't in that.
She
What
was
movie
on
was
that.
she in?
Pirates
of the Sexabeans.
She was in I don't know.
Just like pirates sitting
Nice.
down. They're just like, hey, like, oh
They
shit,
nailed
Thick,
it.
thick MILF needs help in kitchen.
oh shit, her dishwasher broke.
Yep.
She got caught in the dryer.
You gotta
She-
go over
yeah,
there.
she's stuck and she can't get out.
She's waving at you from the window like, I'm stuck in my dryer. And you're like,
I'll
what?
be
bitch?
right there to wedge you out with this dick meat.
Like one of the things I seen, she was saying, and she was like, I seen they were like fighting or whatever, and he's like got a hold of her or something, and she doesn't know how, if she grabbed him or he grabbed her or how it happened, but somehow he's on top of her, but she doesn't know how exactly it happened, and there's like this pressure, and she like sees his arm moving, and it's like he's hitting her, but she doesn't know, like.
Bro.
You're all this vague ass shit. Like you feel like maybe he's kind of punching you. You feel like this pressure, and you see his arm moving, but you're not gonna say he's punching you because that would be a fucking lie if you did say that. Is my guess. And so she's just
Pressure from his penis.
it could just be whatever, anything. She's just trying to make it sound like he's such this evil piece of shit who just like. She wants the image to be like he grabbed a hold of her and threw her down and started punching her and doing that, but no, that's not what happened. Like, because she didn't even say that. Because if a dude grabbed you, threw you up against the wall, and started punching you and shit, then she would be like, he threw me against the wall and then
Bro,
he punched
you
me
just-
and he was just beating me and my face was
You're
all
just
bla-"
like looking.
She was like, well, and I was just staring and looking up and at the blue lights, and I felt like this pressure, and like I don't, and his hand was moving, and like I don't know, and were you being hit or not? You dumb bitch.
oh,
I don't believe her for one fucking
Playing in
second.
the background while he's beating her.
I mean,
ass.
Bro, because
don't get
they
me
had
wrong. I'm sure
ladies-
Johnny Depp is a fucking crazy person too.
Bro, they had him read a text that he sent to somebody, and the text was like, "Is that whore I dumped my seed into staying with you.
Oh yeah,
Did you see that?
I heard about
Bro,
shit like
he
that.
had to read it, and dude, he read it so smooth. He was just like,
yes,
like,
reading from the transcript here
He was shooting her club up.
is that whole he was
I-
married to her. It was his
yeah,
wife.
It was his wife.
Okay.
So
He
They were
dumped
married.
seed into her.
yeah,
He donated to the seed bank.
Oh God, but she didn't get pregnant though, did she?
I don't
no,
think so, but she's a crazy person.
She dodged the bullet there, but
Yeah.
she might still get half. Did she sign a prenup?
he signed a prenup. I'm pretty sure.
Johnny D.
That's why
for
she's
the
trying
win.
to sue him.
I think
Or
it's some,
he's
I
suing-
think it's some.
here's the
bullshit.
thing.
I think it's some bullshit that not that prenups exist. It's that they have to exist
Yeah,
because somebody can legally take half your shit.
Whatever happened to love?
That's love. Once you get to a certain status,
The love
love
rank
don't mean
gold.
shit. Like
I mean there are genuine reasons for divorce
right,
for sure,
yeah.
but
Like if you found out your wife was on Pornhub and she's getting drilled by 16 BBCs.
yeah, that would be
She was on.
means for
episode of-
divorce.
Like if
Of
you didn't know
Blacked.
and then you found out, and then you find out Crespo's one of them, he knew the whole time.
I would be highly upset at Crespo for not telling me. I'd be like,
I didn't know.
how did you let me marry? You let me marry this bitch, and y'all were cackling the whole time behind my back.
I didn't
I
know.
thought you knew. I've been a long time standing employee at
I'm
black.com.
like, how dare you not let me
God.
know she was on Blacked.com?
Oh
She was
God!
on Black Raw. That's
But
why I don't use a
I'm sure
condom.
Johnny Depp is also a fucking crazy person.
Oh, for sure.
He has
but-
a ponytail.
But he's suing her for defamation because she came out and said all this wild shit about him. And then so he's suing her for like $50 million.
Yeah,
And so she's countersuing him for $100 million.
Ooh,
that makes sense.
nobody gonna pay though.
I
All that
mean,
shit, they about to
she
do all
might
that-
lose, but I mean, I don't know. I haven't been paying enough
all that
attention.
shit finna get
to
end up in
really
legal
know-
fees.
I haven't been paying attention to what's going on, other than just small things I see on the internet that make me
Right.
laugh.
Yeah, I see clips here and there. I don't know necessarily who's.
They showed a clip of
winning or
her
losing
like
or
looked
whatever,
like
but
she
it
was snorting coke. Did you
Looks
see
like that bitch is like. I mean, Johnny Depp was snorting coke too. I mean, they were both doing coke together.
No, in the courtroom.
Oh, I mean, I don't.
So, bro, like
It just looked like it?
looked like she was like cleaning something out of her nose, but the way she does it, like she has like this like napkin, and then she like puts it to her nose, and she's like does a and then like throws the nap, like puts it away and stuff. But it looked like she was.
Oh, she's
sniffing
got like a
coke.
little bump hidden in
No,
there.
I don't think she was doing coke.
Bro, she's
I
got
don't
a
think
little-
so.
And that would be insane.
because they showed
Bro, it's just a little courtroom cocaine.
because they show it.
courtroom
There's another
cocaine.
video where they were talking about like there's something in her hand, and then like the bailiff walks by, and she like throws it down. But
I mean,
don't
I
know.
think all of that shit is ridiculous. People making videos like, well, if you see here, look, the bailiff looked at like you're looking too deep into this shit. It's not a fucking
he's just like
a cocaine conspiracy that she's secretly doing
cocaine
coke in the
conspiracy.
courtroom. Like,
She's
fuck
definitely
out of here
doing
with all that
courtroom
nonsense.
cocaine.
You
in
know?
10 years, they're like she was doing cocaine.
Okay.
Then all right, you fucking cracked the case. I'm
You
sorry.
got me.
You got
Okay,
me.
She was doing some courtroom cocaine. Okay.
10 years, you're gonna find out she's a man.
But even if she was like,
God.
Oh God!
what would
You find out she's a dude.
what would that change
What?
if she was doing cocaine
Oh no!
in the courtroom? You know,
It'd just be another like bitch, but she just seems crazy. Bitch always
She
just
cray
doing some
cray?
crazy. Hell yeah, she cray cray. What else is happening in the world today? They caught the people from Alabama.
What people from out?
The fucking
lady who
bitch
broke
that
out the
broke
prisoner?
dude out.
Oh,
You hear about
she
that?
She ran off with the inmate.
Yeah, they caught him in Indiana.
Oh damn! What were they doing? Where were they staying at? A Holiday Inn?
No, they got into a police chase and then the police caught him.
Oh no!
But I mean,
Were they? Hey, quick question before you go into details. Were they having sex while engaging in a high-speed chase?
I don't think so.
at the same time,
Why
like,
not?
what is with this ridiculous shit?
Might as well.
Very-
You're not about to.
various
I mean,
reasons.
not about to fuck for a minute.
They're not about to fuck ever,
Yeah,
ever again.
Did she give some top?
She
Yeah.
probably did in the 11 days that they escaped.
yeah, for sure. She gave up that top.
She gave up top bottom.
You think she preggers?
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
They probably would have said that.
I mean, I guess you can't find out in 11 days.
Maybe she doesn't know yet. Maybe it's not that time of the month.
I mean, why would that matter?
I don't know. I'm just
She's
high,
gonna
I'm
birth-
speculating.
She's gonna birth a
This is what
demon.
happens when I
It's
smoke
gonna
gas.
come out. It's gonna start killing people at age 6.
What he did was instead of having sex, what he did was he put the key inside of her
Shout out
vagina.
Adrian in the chat.
What
Say
up?
Hotel, motel, Holiday
They
Inn.
were doing something.
Yeah.
He put the key up there so they can break out again later. That's what happened.
They
Oh.
not breaking out of shit.
No, they're not. They're not getting
Wait,
away.
did I skip you?
Yeah, you did.
Probably
I
because
think
you're
so.
a low down,
Dirty-
piece
I'm
of-
sorry, man. Okay,
You're a saltwater taffy individual.
I'm litty right now. Pretty high.
So what is
RIP,
what's the most bullshit you've ever had to go through to secure a bag of weed?
oh man.
Because remember,
When I
like back
first-
in the day,
Yep.
it used to be very shitty and like a pain in the ass, and you'd
get
have to
smoked.
call somebody, and then you go over there, and they gotta wait for their dude to call them, and
Bro,
hopefully, and then
got-
like, oh, sorry, he ain't got it.
Bro, I got 2 stories. All right, so my most bullshit roundabout way to get some fucking tree. I was at Denny's gun store.
Starts out at a gun store, all right, I like
Right.
it.
I was at Denny's gun store, and I was probably, I would say, shit. This is at so I was probably
12 years old.
I was probably like 21. I was 21. I was with
21.
Big Swilla and Little Ben.
Bet.
And we were at the gun store looking at shit. So we started chopping up with the guy that worked there. Then there's this other black dude who was buying guns. We started chopping it up with him. He was cool. So fucking, we started talking and shit. And then, like the guy that worked there walked off. And then we started bullshitting. He's like, "Hey, you guys smoke?"
Crespo.
And I was like, "Yeah, I do."
At the gun store, that's kind of
That's what I said. I was
All
like,
right.
I just was
Like,
like,
yeah,
yeah, I do. And then
sure this guy
fucking-
wasn't a Fed.
He was. He was a black guy.
Black guys can't be Feds.
Anyways, so we started chopping it up, and this dude was like, you know, fucking, hey, you know, if you guys ever need some tree, like, here's my number. So I was like,
Met this guy at the gun
so I was
store.
like, all right. So like, fucking me, Chris, and Ben obviously couldn't find any tree because back in 07 it was difficult.
Yep.
And fucking, so we hit this dude up probably like an hour later. 'Cause we was trying
yeah,
to-
like, hey, all right, yeah, we'll hit you
Yeah.
up.
He's like, all right.
Desperate
so-
times.
desperate
Meeting a dude
measures.
at the fucking gun
So
store.
he's like, all right. So he's like, all right, come here. So fucking, we ended up, I think we ended up meeting him back at the gun store and then going to like a house. So
Yeah.
we go to a house that's over off of like 64th Street, kind of like where your brother used to live, like where Shrod used to live.
Oh yeah.
So we go fucking over there. So we get there and then he's like, all right, I got to call my dude. And I was like, wait.
What?
I was like, I thought you had the tree.
Like, no, of course I don't have it. I gotta call the guy that has it.
So fucking he like hits this dude up. Probably like an hour goes by. I'm like, all right. Now mind you, this is desperate. Otherwise I would have just said fuck it. So we wait like an hour or so. Then we go to a house that's like down in the city. I mean,
Yeah, down in the hood.
city. So I was like, fuck it. We went to these apartment complexes. We're chilling. Bro, we were there for like probably 2 hours, 3 hours.
Dude, like for what?
Bro, we made bad decisions, okay?
I know, but I'm like, what is taking so long?
For his dude to
Do you
pull up.
have it or not?
So his dude
Like, I
pulls up,
hate that
'cause
shit.
he was gonna give us like some good stuff, and good stuff back then was so hard to find.
Right, but do you
So-
either
His dude pulls up, and it's like we got like a quarter, and I mean, dude, the weed is like probably half the bag, and I mean, it looked okay, but it just felt like shit. So I was
Yeah.
just like, fuck. So, dude, we wasted like 5 hours of our day trying to get some bum ass weed from some guy, and it was terrible. And we made a terrible decision.
I don't understand why you would be like, hey man, you guys smoke? Like, oh man, well holler at me if you need some tree.
Exactly. So,
And then but you don't you don't have a current supply of weed. You just know somebody else who also smokes.
So I have another story. So another time when we lived in Kansas, freaking, we were completely out. I think we hadn't smoked in a day or two, which that's a long time for those who smoke weed. If you don't smoke in a day or two,
It's a decade.
it's a decade. You know what I'm saying?
10 days, 10 days, 10
Like,
years.
you know. And
Her
so
day to God is 1,000 years.
So we sent old Doobie True.
Yeah, I remember this story.
Sent old Doobie True to fucking secure the bag. And
Who's do be true?
fucking
you know,
Doobie True. Fucking
well,
got 2 kids on the other side of
Okay.
town.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, yeah.
we're trying not to. We're trying to
Yeah,
leave names out of
Trying to
this.
leave names out of it. So this motherfucker.
You know.
So this motherfucker goes.
He's our
to
boy.
get-
I know
to
you're
go.
talking about.
He went to go get the tree, right? So he's driving. He's in the vicinity of the house he's supposed to go to. A guy waves him down. It was like, "Hey man, you getting the stuff?" And so Mark was like, the fucking Doobie was like,
Too late. Whatever.
so he was like, yeah, man. He's like, yeah, and gave him the money, right? Dude goes in the house, comes back. He's got a handful of rock.
That cook rock, baby.
So he was like, bro, what the fuck? And fucking, he calls his dude and was like, hey, man, like, did you have some dude waiting? The dude was like, no. So fucking, he comes back to the house and he's like, yo, bro, I lost the money and I lost the stuff. Like, the crackhead took the rock and took off. Mind you.
Oh,
I mean, it's not like we would have.
Right, it's not like we were going to use it anyway. So that dude got to come up just waving some random car down.
Yeah. So this idiot
So then
fucking just picked up a random dude
so
who
then
just
I was like,
waved at him and was like,
all right,
"Get
well,
in."
I was like, all right, well then you gotta, take your money and go get it and come back. So he did that. Then we finally, secured
Found
the
something.
bag. But bro, we had to go through almost like an hour and a half, 2 hours worth of bullshit.
Yeah, dude.
Like because
What
you
the
made-
hell is wrong with that boy?
So
Why would
I
you
was
do
like,
that?
bro? What the?
That shit was hilarious though.
That is fucking
Go
hilarious.
pick up a crackhead and go.
Say, here, this is what you could have got. Psych.
Bro,
Ran
what's,
off.
what's the worst bag you've ever got?
Some bad ones. Well, let's
got-
first hear your
Let's hear your
story of
how long did it take you to
like the
secure
worst
bag?
securing a
I
bag
have
story.
a similar
I don't know, maybe
story
that
to
guy.
you about waiting several hours. I don't even want to get into it. When I first moved to Kansas City, a girl who I was dating, her brother was, the weed man at the time, but just like that same scenario, was pretty much like a middleman. And every time we tried to get weed, it was literally an all-day thing.
I don't understand.
Like all day. And then by the time I got the bag, like the motherfucker like hung around, so like I pretty much ended up smoking like half the bag. And I was just like, dude, like this was a waste of my fucking life. So I stopped doing that after a while. But to your question, the worst bag of weed I ever got was some shit. This had to be like right before I started smoking Kush, because I was getting tired of smoking like mids all the time, and every time it would be like Reggie instead of it being mids. And got this bag. The buds were like light green, fluffy. And I was like, okay, I got hype. So I'm about to go home, smoke good. So, stopped at the store, got my Rillos, rolled up, lit the blunt up, and I'm like hitting the blunt. No smoke coming through. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, did I roll it too tight? You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, man, I rolled it too tight. So I re-rolled it, rolled it nice and loose, lit it up, still not fucking hitting. And I'm just like, what the fuck? To the point where I literally had to like break it down and roll it, put it in my fucking bowl and smoke it out my fucking bong and shit.
So it was just some trash bag ass, dusty ass shit. Yeah, I mean those were the
So
shitty days.
I remember one time it was me. It's always me and Big Swilla.
Oh,
So-
one time I got a fucking bag from fucking Dexter that had a fucking live spider in it.
Bro, you think that's bad? So was the weed good?
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
So-
then shut up.
I remember it had a live spider in it.
Should've smoked
could have
it.
died.
No, you
remember-
could have smoked that
I
spider.
remember one time it was me and Big Swilla and somebody else was there. But we went to Crazy Man's grandpa's house back in the day when we used to when he used to get down. We go there and his dad is there. And so we get one from him. This nigga hands us a already ready to go bag of roach weed.
I remember that. Bought some motherfucking roach weed,
Imagine you get there
and you're like,
Big fella.
what the fuck?
and
This nigga sold you some roaches.
Roach weed,
roach
like
weed. They were already
they broke it down,
and put it in a bag. They already had it ready to roll.
bro.
So
Big
Times
fella,
was rough
imagine-
back in the day, bro. That
They were,
sucks.
they were bad.
was it at least good roaches or nah?
Probably not.
It was Reggie roaches.
Probably Reggie. Yeah.
Oh God.
Reggie Roaches.
So you didn't even get to smoke the fresh Reggie. You got to
No,
smoke
No.
and twice,
harsh
twice
resiny-
baked potato ass roaches.
Yes, what he said.
Oh my god.
Bro, it was bad.
Yeah, nah. Smoking them twice baked potatoes.
Bro, it was bad.
So when I was in Phoenix,
oh boy, that
no,
desert weed.
I moved out there, and I took, I don't know, maybe I think like a QP or something with me,
Yeah.
because I knew, like, I'm not gonna know anybody, so it's gonna be a while before I can
Fine.
find any.
Quincy
any
went
bud.
through that shit in a month and a half.
Nah, it was longer than that. But I mean, eventually I ran out, and because I had to start trying to make connections at school or whatever. But also,
Yeah.
you're not supposed to smoke. Like, they random you at this school, so I can't just be like, "Hey, bro, you smoke? You smoke? Hey, you smoke?" Because somebody could be a fucking bitch ass snitch and be like, "This guy was asking me about weed," and then they drug test me, and then I'm kicked out of the school, and then I'm fucked.
Right.
So, you know, you got to
gay
kind of beat around the
policy.
bush and find motherfuckers. I mean, I made it through. I never got tested, and it was only like a mouth swab. I found out later. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't shit.
But I never got tested, so whatever. It's really not random. They say it's random, but I think maybe they'll randomly pick a couple people and then be like, I think maybe this guy. I think maybe this guy.
You know what? Quincy came in the other day smelling like it. Let's go ahead and get that guy.
Right. I never came in smelling like it. And I mean, I got fucking straight A's. But eventually, I run out. And make a connection with this dude, the one dude who I've talked to enough that I had in a class that I was like, all right, this guy smokes and he says he can get it.
Right.
He obviously doesn't have it.
Right.
And he's not from Phoenix. He knows somebody he can get it from where he's from, which is like a town north or somewhere else, like an hour, 2 hours away in Arizona.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
So this has already turned into a 4-hour adventure.
So I'm like, all right, I would make plans to like one of the weekends fucking drive like 2 hours or whatever the fuck to some other place in Arizona
Okay.
and then wait around there for an hour or so or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then, I mean, everything was relatively smooth, you know, and then got like, I don't know, probably a half or something stupid like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, not even a lot of weed. And then turn around and
Drove 2 hours back.
drove 2 hours back. Like,
Was the weed decent?
I can't remember. I don't think so. I think it was some Reggie.
Damn.
I mean, at that time, I mean, the weed I brought out there was Reggie,
Yeah.
but eventually there was starting to be more better shit. Like, I got this one shit that came in a bag that had the X-Men on it,
Oh, shit. Okay.
and it was just like a nug, and it was this fucking crazy ass nug, and I was using smoking a gravity bong.
Yeah.
I was filling up my sink with water.
Oh, shit.
And I had like a fucking Simply Lemonade fucking jug
Yeah.
cut off at the bottom and set up with a bowl to like fit in there and shit.
Oh, shit.
And I was, bro, I've hit that shit in the gravity bong, and then I was playing Battlefield or something with
For hours.
everybody online, and no, like I got too. That was the first time I ever got too high, where I think I had a genuine like panic attack, and I was like starting to freak. Like my heart was beating off fast, and like I had to get off the game, and I was like, fuck, like.
Sorry, guys. I'm having a pussy attack.
I mean, I was just freaking out. You know what I'm saying? Like thinking
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
all right, I'm not. Am I dying? Like, no, I'm not dying. Like, I don't think I'm having a heart attack. I'm good. But just like
Let me just lay down.
high as I'm just too high.
Let me lay down. Wait, no. Let me sit up. Close my eyes. Open them back up.
Yeah.
Breathe softly. Breathe more air. You're not getting enough. You're killing your brain right now. It's being paranoid as fuck.
Yeah. But that shit was funny.
Hilarious. Have I ever been paranoid while I was high?
I mean, that's like a common
Yeah.
side effect. I mean, everybody gets
But I can't think of an instance where I was
at
just
least
like,
slightly more paranoid. I mean, not like, like look, who the fuck is that looking out the window? Like, you know what I like to do? I like to smoke a big ass joint and then stare out the peephole for hours.
what was that from?
I can't remember. That's rough up, but that's
But he
like
was sick.
crackhead behavior.
Yeah.
Like, I like to
I
smoke.
mean, there was that
Don't that
time.
sound fun?
yeah, like hell no, that don't sound fun.
There was that one time where fucking when we lived on the house on the Ave, and I was smoking, looking out the window, like out
Oh,
the door
God.
window, and
I
it's like
remember this
it's like 2 or 3 in the morning,
Oh my god.
and I'm just looking out the window because the police were harassing.
Oh,
our
I do
neighbors.
remember that.
And
Yeah, you just like
Crespo walked out, and he's like, "Well, what the hell you doing?" And I was
Hey.
like, making sure none of our neighbors' rights are violated.
I remember that shit. I just look, that's this nigga act like a straight old nigga right now.
I was just looking out the
Just
window,
look at the window
smoking a blunt, like, what y'all doing over there?
Free my niggas.
That house was crazy.
Yeah.
I remember,
Remember when somebody came around the corners and fucking crashed into their car and hit the tree?
bro. Yeah, like because I had just left. Like
All
I was
kinds of
probably
wild shit
going
be going down in the hood, man. Why?
Like-
Why?
because that's how it goes.
He was riding in the Stolone trying to dock 12.
Dude, the police always did that. Like anytime, I remember that one time we were coming back from, it was some concert or somewhere, and it was all 3 of us, and the police were just parked in the street, on, like in the middle, so I couldn't get by. And then
damn.
so I turned and went to the other street, and bro, by the time I looked up, they were behind me, and I was like, bro, y'all are blocking the street, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But then you think that I'm being suspicious because I turned to go on a different street?
Right.
Bunch of dickheads.
Bunch of dick faces.
What were you driving at the time?
I was driving. You were with me.
I was with you.
It was me, you,
Driving a
and him.
BMW.
And you guys were in my
like a
car.
typical black man.
I don't know where we were coming back from, but it was us 3.
Micro Center.
It was nighttime.
Kobe Mama's house.
Yes,
That might have
That
been
was
it.
probably it.
Pussy and pizza rolls.
That's Kobe's mama's house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like Netflix and chill, but
Pussy and pizza rolls.
Pussy and pizza rolls.
deep fried ones. Get your guts all going.
Perfect.
So you wake up with that nice.
I dip them in the cheesecake.
extreme
filling that comes in
diarrhea.
the fucking tub that you can get from the grocery store.
Cheesecake filling
You never had that?
in a tub?
Yes.
Wait,
you
what? What the fuck are you talking about?
You didn't know you can get that at the grocery store?
No.
What? Cheesecake filling in
Yes,
a tub?
like the cheesecake that filling that goes inside the crust. You can buy the cheesecake filling ready made. Fucking Kraft sells it in a fucking tub.
and so you just eat that shit?
you can just dip
You
strawberries in that
say you
shit.
just eat
You just
that
like,
You can dip a fork in that shit.
oh my god, this is so good.
This is the best part. I don't like the crust. It's too healthy.
The crust has got too much nutrition in it. Just give me straight to the sugar.
Sugar, cheese, and eggs.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can. I used to get the fucking little, you know, the little those little sponge cakes you can buy by the strawberries.
Yeah.
Fucking get those, warm them up a little bit. Fucking put the cheesecake filling in there, little strawberry slice right there. You know what I'm saying? A little on top. You know what I'm saying? You in there
Like swimwear?
like swimwear. That's how you finesse on the bitch.
Nice. That sounds delicious, but also a terrible fucking combination with the old marijuana.
I mean, hey, you know, you only live once, so if you gotta tear your guts up, you just gotta tear your guts up.
No, you don't
You
tear
could
your
also-
guts up.
You could also lose your feet.
Yeah, you don't want to lose a foot, do
Let me
you?
tell you something, Big Foot. The other
I
night,
didn't
dark
say eat it
circles.
every day.
let me
dark
tell you
circles on
something.
your
I
ass.
came home the other night and this nigga was in his room smoking a blunt, eating peanut butter cookies.
Hey, we don't talk about that, all right? I thought we was going to keep that between me and you, all right?
Just in there, just oh wow.
I wasn't eating them. I just happened to have them, a box of them in front of me. I had
was eating like
ceased the eating process at that time.
Don't let him lie to you.
You were scarfing them bitches down.
Well, did you guys, I guess,
Fat son
changing
of a
topics slightly? Yes, I was being a fat ass. I'm sorry. Slightly changing topics, or not slightly. Have you guys seen this fucking Roe v. Wade being overturned shit coming out? Everybody getting all up in arms about abortion and all that.
I think it's fucking.
That's just crazy.
I seen something about it, but I didn't read much into it.
I mean, nothing has happened yet, but essentially they're just, if Roe v. Wade is overturned, it would just mean that it would go to the states. It would be the state's decision whether or not it would be legal or not.
I mean,
so pretty much nothing
don't-
would change
I
for
don't
the
think
most
it
part.
should be illegal.
I mean, I don't.
That's a woman's choice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's what
I'm
I
not trying to
said.
sound like a fagoot, but like, only women can give
My-
birth. So why the fuck?
My thing is, if they handle it in the appropriate amount of time,
Yeah, for sure.
perfect.
Right,
But
here's
if
the
they
thing.
if they're having, like, for instance, like with anything, I mean, if you have too much of it, you know, you get an intervention. So if
Right.
they're like, Quincy, your girlfriend has had 6 abortions this year, you might be like, all right, bitch, like maybe they have a conversation, like knock it the fuck off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think. I mean, that would be a wild ass scenario.
But
like,
you know what I mean?
me and my girlfriend just love abortions.
There's probably people that do that shit, but
I
I
like
mean,
being in that club and then
but-
killing that life force.
yeah, because I saw some dude, and I wanted to punch him in his lips, but he was talking about, he's like, as a kid,
Mm-hmm.
boys should be get a vasectomy, and then he said that it's reversible. So whenever you get older, you have to be financially stable to raise a child, and you have to be
So the government controls who
has
does
children
and doesn't
who
give
doesn't.
birth.
And I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
bro, like no,
yeah. That's insane.
I qualify to have a kid now.
Yeah, now I can go to the government registered facility to have my medical procedure reversed so that I can maybe have. No,
Anybody should be able to have kids. It's
I'm
your,
skeeting them
you know,
guts.
for sure, for sure. Well, I mean,
guts,
maybe
guts.
not anybody, but I mean, let's not get too hasty here. But I mean, what do you think? Because some people think like you should, like, 9 months, like
Oh
you
God, you
should
can't
be able
wait
to
that long.
be able to get an abortion.
I don't-
But
I don't think
these
you should
happen.
do
These do
that.
happen.
Yeah.
And some people think that you should be able to do that.
I mean, my thing is, if
You know what I'm
if
saying? Like,
for,
where-
for medical, like if it is a medical situation to where you could potentially die
Well, for sure.
or something like that, then yes, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think
am as
that
well.
I don't think that, you know, every fucking September a bitch should just be like, I don't want it, and you know,
I mean, that's the problem is there's nuance with everything and nobody really wants to try to
But
see the
I-
nuance in the subject because there's good arguments for both sides. I believe there's bad arguments on both sides too.
for sure.
But I mean, there are a lot of people who, I mean, they think it's you're killing an innocent life. Like,
Are you gonna raise it?
well, no, they're not going to. That I mean, that's the thing.
Because there's
But-
people who fight. For,
I mean, they would think, yeah, that an abortion at like 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're pregnant, and at 4 weeks, and it's probably just a pill or something that you take. I don't know. I've never been through the process, but there are people who would be like, you're a baby murderer for doing that because technically, I
Killed
mean,
the baby.
it would have been a living person or whatever the fuck, like, or it is, or it was, or whatever, and you killed it. Like,
I have a question. Would people rather we do it the way we're doing it now, with you just, you know, go boop and then the baby's dead? Or would you rather us do it like Roman times where they would just go, nope, you're not going to work, and just toss you over a cliff? Like, that's way worse.
Or how they
Yes.
did it in the '60s and get the good old hot wire hanger.
They still do
I mean,
that in
I'm sure that
2022.
probably happened. I mean, maybe not the hot wire.
See, that was 2002.
2022.
Oh, doubt they still do that.
You know, there's somebody named Big
Guaranteed,
Steve
I'm sure.
who do that in the back of his Chevy.
You know, Crenshaw Pete, he got that hot hanger on the stove. Come on now.
It's $200.
He's got to slither it on up there and then.
$200, and he knocking them out.
Look,
daily.
I think you're a bad person if you're using abortion as contraceptive.
yeah.
Like, instead of just
Toasty.
not having sex with a bunch of different people or using a condom or having birth control or using the morning after pill or all of the different options that you have, you're constantly waiting and just till like 6 months or 4 months or whatever and getting
See, that's
abortions.
what I'm saying. Like, yeah, that's
an issue.
That
Like,
should be an issue. That's what I'm saying. They're like, Rhonda,
but that's the extreme.
Rhonda, you've had 17 abortions.
Right.
You're going to jail. Like,
I mean, maybe.
abortion should be like DUIs.
maybe not quite like DUIs.
How many of you had 5? Get the fuck in jail.
Give me
Like,
your license.
I'm just bullshit should be like, do you get 1, you're like, whatever. You get 2, it's like, hey, goddamn it.
Right.
Like, how many you want? Oh, this is my 18.
But I mean, there's also another extreme where awful, terrible things happen,
Right.
And an unwanted baby is put in a lady.
Most definitely, and that's the thing that I said. Like, if someone
is she evil because she doesn't want that baby?
yeah, like if
now.
someone is sexually assaulted by a random person or even a family member, because that shit happens.
Yeah, yes.
Like, you should be able to get that shit aborted and then
E-boarded. You can e-board that.
abort that. Abort the mission.
E-board that shit.
But yeah,
What
you
facility is that now?
That's the e-abortion.
Crenshaw
I'm about
Pete, goddamn
Crenshaw
it.
Pete's e-abortions.
But yeah, as a woman should be able,
online?
Yeah.
like women
It's an
should be
electronic
able to,
abortion.
But yes, that abortion should be like DUIs.
Okay.
Like shit.
I mean, at least after a certain amount. Like
that's what
you
I'm
know.
saying.
My thing is
But
honestly,
they should be able to do it.
yes, it should be legal to a certain extent, but you have to figure out where you draw the line. We got to draw the line somewhere. But you shouldn't do it. There really shouldn't be much of a reason for it.
To get an abortion?
Right. If you're with some dude,
Right.
you know, you're a lady,
Right.
you're with the dude,
Right.
and you like the dude,
Right.
and he sprays your club up,
Right.
and you're like, I don't know if I want to have a baby with this dude.
Right.
He just sprayed my club up.
Right.
There's these like morning after pills. Maybe I should just take one of those
Right.
to be safe.
Right.
Maybe I shouldn't let a dude spray my club up if I'm not on some
But I
sort
mean-
of contraceptive.
But also, I mean, yeah, like I get it. Like, I mean, you could have the baby and then put it up for adoption. Like there are.
I mean,
people,
yes,
there are people
Yes.
who would love to adopt. 'Cause there's
For sure.
people who
For
can't
sure.
have,
for sure,
who can't reproduce. So
for sure. That's definitely an option too.
like,
That happens.
I mean, there's people out there. But yeah, I mean, you shouldn't. I mean, the kid shouldn't suffer.
Right.
Like if you birth it and then you're like, I don't want.
Okay,
you, and
here's
you're
a-
acting crazy and shit.
Here's I wouldn't necessarily say fucked up, but a very, I'd say pragmatic and like heartless kind of evaluation. And I don't have any necessarily opinions on
Savage
this,
mode engaged.
but I wanna get your opinion and how you feel about this. So if if you abort a baby, like let's say there's
Abort.
if you abort a baby, ibotoru. If the parents both like let's say there's 2 people in the woods
Right.
and a man and a woman. The woman gets pregnant.
The woman gets clubbed.
No,
Oh.
they're
They're in the
all
woods, they're
down.
fucking.
Everything's all consensual.
They're fucking.
They're in the woods. They're
in the
fucking.
woods.
Yeah.
What they using as a washcloth after they fuck?
They're not.
Poison
Oh
ivy.
God.
They're
Yeah.
not using washcloths.
They're not using washcloths.
Oh,
I know.
Shit.
Oh,
It's getting real musty.
It gets that little fucking white film on it from the dried up coochie juice.
Ooh.
Continue.
that's how
anyway.
you get a bump bump.
And that's how bumps form.
My balls got dandruff.
But the lady gets pregnant,
Okay.
and maybe either way, like she's very pregnant. Like let's say the baby is born, or
Yeah.
she does something to like. How bad is it
Okay.
if for a being to no longer exist, to die, if no one cares? Like if the parents, if you don't have enough, you don't even know enough, you haven't formed any memories.
Right. I see what
you
you're
barely exist.
So I'm saying.
You haven't even formed the ability
I'm not against
for
abortion,
memories.
man.
I'm not making any type of saying this is my thoughts or whatever, but if the parents don't have any desire for this being, the being barely exists. Yes, it's an innocent life. Maybe, you know, that's another philosophical point. All life is innocent. Oh,
Right.
maybe yes, maybe no, whatever. Is it bad? How bad is it? Like, you know? I mean, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't, but like Roman times and shit like that, like, or can we raise this extra, we can't feed this extra mouth? Sorry. You know, like, I mean, that's
Bro,
fucked
that's
up.
how they did it.
But
He's not a warrior.
But people would like,
He's not a warrior.
people would be like, oh, well, that could have been the person who cures cancer.
It could have
Or-
been, but it's not.
right, exactly. But
That's a baby falling off the side of a
they're
cliff.
not, because they never would have been, because they never
I'm
had
not-
enough
I'm
time
not
to
a-
exist.
I'm not a fan of like when someone says like, well, they could like
They could have been Hitler as well, you know.
They could have, yeah, exactly. Like they
So-
could have been the next fucking mass murderer.
yeah.
fucking killed 37 million people. I don't know.
You shouldn't kill babies.
No, you shouldn't.
I don't
But
feel like I have
said,
to say that.
I
but-
get in some.
or I should have said, but
like I get it. Once the baby is out, you can't kill it.
But what if they did? You know what I'm saying?
Like it came out and then they hit it with a rock.
Oh God. Oh my God. Oh.
Yeah. I mean, this is obviously very dark and fucked up. You know, we can't kill babies.
You gotta throw one off the cliff at
Come
least.
on, you gotta think of every scenario.
But
Oh, it's funny.
this
gotta be
definitely
a
happened. This
savage.
definitely happened in history.
Oh yeah, someone was like, "I don't want you."
Shit.
Yeah, and that's fucked up.
Yes,
Remember in the
But
80s
how-
and 90s when they was leaving motherfuckers in the trash can?
I mean, that still happens.
that still happens.
And that's fucked up, because in modern, like, you can give the baby up for adoption. There's so many other things
Bro,
you can do.
you can take a baby to a fire station and they will take care of it. They will take it to. The
I heard this
hospital.
thing
Take it to
before.
barbecues.
They were saying that's how.
Or raised to be a little fireman.
Yeah, that's how firefighters are born. That's the only way they get new firefighters, is they pick up babies from that are left on their doorstep and they raise them up to be firefighters.
Come on, your name's gonna be Joe. We're gonna call you Little Joe.
Here's your mustache, and let's get these boots on.
With great mustache comes great
Here's
responsibility.
a pack of Marlboros. Contradicting, I know, but we smoke them anyway.
Another fire station is burned down due to a cigarette left in the mouth of
Infant.
a smoking fire baby.
It was Little Joe. He'd been here 2 hours. I thought he knew what was what.
He didn't know how to work the lighter.
Poor Little Joe.
What the fuck is going? Are we in New Jersey? Like,
I guess all these
What
are
are
New
we
Jersey
doing?
firefighters.
I'm
don't like-
walking here.
But yeah, I mean,
Okay.
ultimately, I think it's just another thing to distract everyone from all the
man, it always
bullshit
is.
that's going on. Like,
They're like, oh, look at that. They're
not
killing-
much is
like,
really going to
bro,
change
like-
about it, I don't think.
But yeah, when you go, hey, everyone, look at the government. They're like, oh,
Yeah,
wait a minute. Oh, smoking mirrors, smoking mirrors.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Then they just look at you if you paid your taxes. Like, fuck. Yes.
the fuck is your taxes at, bitch?
I filed on TurboTax.
Oh, but that's the thing.
tax?
That's the government.
Turbo?
The government is like, like-
the NPR.
I don't know about you, but I love the
service.
government, and I would never speak ill of them because I love them very much.
them
Government.
niggas is like a
Right? Right, fellas? We love the government.
Them niggas
Oh,
is
yeah.
like the snitch ass big brother, big sister.
What is he talking about?
That's the.
I don't know. I love the government because they've always done me good.
No,
yeah, they
nigga.
love me too.
They do
ain't
love
done
you.
Shit.
What?
Wait, what?
I
they
don't.
do?
I disavow him.
They gave us all
government.
checks.
I know you're
I don't
listening.
know who's this guy sitting next to me.
I don't know who I am.
I think he looks like one of those illegals. Should we call?
I might be one.
Border Patrol?
ISIS.
Next
I mean,
podcast.
ICE.
Is he?
I mean, is he ISIS?
Ice chest killer.
Is he one of them ice babies?
I am ice cold killer.
He's a
nigga.
cool crush ice killer.
He's the
Yes.
cool crush ice killer.
That's who I am.
Hit you in the neck, make your throat spiller.
I'm gonna come over and steal all your right shoes.
Wrap your ass up like a tortilla.
Sir, how dare you?
God damn it, Terry Crews.
Terry Crews. It's sad how like whack
He is
actors
real life.
are.
Fuck yeah,
You should
dude.
shut the fuck
Everybody a bunch of pussies. Whatever happened to just handling it like a man? Two people just fight in the middle of an arena and that's it.
Where my nigga Ving Rhames at?
I don't know.
Vin Reigns put on a dress and lost all respect from that.
I mean, that was a long time ago, and
I don't know.
I don't. He kind of had
Who was
respect after that.
He did.
Ving
He
Rhames, I
was,
think he alright. Maybe
He
I don't
cool.
know.
He probably straight. I mean, he did a couple of Mission Impossible
Isn't-
movies and secured a bag, and then
I think Ving Rhames is busy doing Arby's commercials.
is he? Oh, he is. 'cause
Arby's, we have the meats.
That is
That's
Ving
not him.
Rhames. Is that Ving Rhames?
No, that's a nigga from fucking
From what? From what?
Oh, what you
It's
say?
not Ving
Mi-
Rhames.
Michael Clark Duncan?
He's dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say he did. I bet you it's Ving Rhames. I'm almost positive.
we have the meats, boss.
I'm gonna fucking
I'm not your
It's a
boss.
white guy. It's
look it up. It's not a white guy. Are you crazy?
If it's Ving Rhames, you owe us 20 more.
What are you gonna give me? Yeah.
Because you already owe us
already
20
hot
for
as fuck in
being
here.
late. Turn the fucking. Didn't get the air is on.
Yeah, you.
Y'all not
Oh wow.
You always hot. Oh, Jamaican ass nigga.
I guess I'll pull it up on here. You piece of shit. Arby's voice. Ving Rhames. Who voices the Arby's commercial? What the fuck? But, I mean, yeah, come on. It's Ving Rhames.
You sure?
Arby's, we have the meats. I mean, we not his fucking Wikipedia. That's not it. Who is the man behind the deep voice in the Arby's commercial? Ving Rhames.
Okay. I guess I stand
Ving
corrected.
Rhames.
I stand corrected. Thank you, big fella. I was dying.
Think he eats at Arby's?
No,
No.
he know better than that. He know.
That ain't nothing but salt.
Hey, Arby's ain't bad. You know, when you're down for a little bit of
Beef and cheddar.
punishing your toilet later on.
Little curly fries.
I mean, that could be said for a lot of restaurants.
Curly fries are good though.
Yeah, they sell them at the grocery store. I'd rather buy those.
True that.
Put those, mixed with a Philly cheesesteak.
I mean, they're pretty fire.
What?
From Arby's, and yeah,
The
Arby's is
fries
kinda
are
gas.
fire. You can't be saying to the fries. We'll fuck you up.
I'm sorry.
Me and Crespo about that life.
Don't be about it.
What are you
About
in
it.
here? When they ask, what are you in here for? Arby's fries, nigga. You want some too?
Yes, I would like some, sir.
Yeah, punch him in the lips.
Bitch.
Stupid bitch.
Sir.
Sorry.
You can't speak in that.
What else is happening in the world?
I'm not putting the topics.
A couple of Instagram videos that were whack. We do got to talk
Oh
about
wow!
Dave Chappelle getting assaulted on stage.
Instagram post wasn't whack.
I mean, one of them was cool, but I mean, I don't know. How long can we talk about a cute dog buying groceries?
Tight.
I mean,
Oh,
it's
that's
cool and all,
Is that
but I
what you
mean,
put in here?
it's like a dog that bought groceries or something, and then some kid playing video games or something. I don't know,
That shit was lit.
but
Said that shit was lit.
It was like a little kid. He was like, dude, I'm playing Fortnite right now. My pizza rolls are fresh out of the oven. This. I got a new girlfriend. Dude, it's fucking lit right now. I was
Oh,
like,
shit.
hey, young
My
boy.
nigga.
My nigga said, I got a new girlfriend. I said, oh, shit.
He said, I'm
Nigga,
doing-
and the Fortnite and the pizza rolls.
He said, I'm doing good right now.
Those were the good days. Oh, shit. What happened to that nigga?
And they got
you didn't see you, so you don't even know this
I know.
story. I was about to say we're talking about
I did
this.
The story, yep.
that nigga fell down a flight of stairs.
So
landed into a
some
bunch
dude
of
tried to-
Timberland boots.
some dude tried to assault Dave Chappelle on stage. He tried to tackle him.
Oh, he did tackle him.
Well, not really. He
He did tackle him. It was a pussy tackle.
he
but-
didn't even barely get him down. Dave Chappelle
He did get him
sidestepped it
down.
and he fell back. He barely got him. He didn't
Dude,
get
he didn't knock Dave
that
down.
would not have counted as a takedown.
Dave
It
stumbled
was
back.
not.
If this was a fucking in the goddamn octagon, I don't believe
I
that would have
didn't
counted
say-
as a takedown.
Okay,
That's
so what
not a
was it?
takedown.
A dive.
It was a shit dive.
It was a poor attempt at a
His
takedown.
momentum caused Dave.
And
Chappelle
then,
to stumble over.
After his poor takedown attempt, regardless if he got the takedown or not,
He
I'm not
broke
really-
his.
okay,
I said it was a pussy take.
let's
He
say
was
he
like,
got it.
and
Let's
broke his
say he
whole
got
shit.
the takedown. This was the result of his failed takedown,
just
returns.
looking like, oh god,
or takedown, whatever you want.
dude,
to
his
call it.
eye is fucked, his
What
arm
t-shirt
is
he got on?
fucked.
Because he was down on this side, and everybody was stomping and beating the shit out of him from this side, and so this whole left side of his shit is all busted up and broken.
Bro, he got his
Nigga
shit
look like a flat.
Or I guess maybe it's
Fucked.
his right side.
up. Bro, he got.
I mean, yeah, his arm is dislocated and broken and fucked.
Oh boy,
But I mean, dude, that's what you get, bro.
that's Rap City. The
Yeah.
Misfit
Apparently,
Flag
this
guy.
dude was homeless too.
How the fuck he get
And-
on the Chappelle show?
And you know what? That's a good question. I'm using improper pronouns because they're a they them.
Was it a they them?
So that's a they them. So I didn't mean to use the wrong
Dave
pronouns.
Chappelle says hair was spongy, absorbent.
Apparently, Jamie Foxx. I think
Somebody
that's
chopped that nigga.
the motherfucker who did the majority of the ass whooping on this dude.
Bro,
I don't know if that's true or not, but Dave Chappelle was like, "Shout out
I mean,
Jamie Foxx."
Jamie
That
Foxx
nigga
looked
pulled
like
up in
he
a
could-
sheriff's hat.
I mean, Jamie Foxx looked like he could punch a nigga in the lips.
Yeah, yeah. And then fucking Chris Rock was like, "Was that Will Smith?"
I forgot about that part. He did say that.
Dude, that nigga ruined his whole shit.
Bro, fuck Will Smith.
Ain't nobody about to pick that nigga up for nothing.
Fuck Will Smith. They canceled I Am Legend too.
Fuck 12 sucker. What?
Hey, sir.
Wait, I can't say that.
We-
Fuck 12
enjoy-
suck a dick.
No,
I said
no, I don't condone these words.
Fuck 12.
I love
I don't ride
12.
around with no seatbelt.
I always wear my seatbelt.
I always smoke weed.
I've never touched this stuff. That's bad.
I run stop signs.
Oh my God, I couldn't imagine.
I do donuts in front of the Walmart.
I serve donuts to my local police department as a way of giving back to the community.
I turn and I don't use my signal.
My signals are always on. I use my
Wow.
hazards at all
When I-
times when I'm driving.
When I ride by the police, I make sure I turn my music up and my windows down.
I hate music.
Yeah.
So, did you know that music makes you gay?
Word?
Yeah, according to this.
What?
Yeah. I was watching this video on fucking Reddit, like this post,
Music makes you gay.
and it's this like Islamic imam, like priest or preacher guy. I mean, he wasn't quite like that. I mean, he's Muslim.
What?
And he was
Say my brother.
he was explaining. I mean, he was
Say my
from he was
Have you
some
heard
sort
the
of
word?
Arabic descent or whatever, but
When you do this, you must.
he was explaining how
Hach.
music makes you gay. Like he's like, well, you're listening to music and you want to dance and be feminine, and then you of course you want to have good time and you drink and you party and you have fun and you're having good time with the women, and then you need more, and then you get changed.
Sound like a
and
personal
then-
experience he had.
Right. And so apparently, if you listen to music, then of course you're going to want to like move around and dance. And then that makes, of course, you're going to want to have a drink. And then if you're drinking, of course, you're going to want to have sex with ladies. Then you're going to eventually just be having so much sex with so many ladies that this is going to get boring. So I guess I better start banging dudes. Like that's the logic.
That was his logic?
Yeah. So don't listen to music because you'll be gay. It'll turn you gay.
Wow.
That and this,
All music. Stop
My
it.
nigga.
Stop listening to music.
my nigga. What the fuck?
You're exerting signs of homosexual tendencies right now because you were just like kind of singing a song,
I can't.
and that's
I can't forget.
borderline. You know? Yeah.
Singing some
See,
Mike McDonald.
Return of the
I don't
Just
condone
a
any of
time.
it.
You lied to me.
Yeah.
I don't condone none of this.
Yeah.
Remember Freddie Gibbs came out to that?
That was the
Yeah,
the
that
dopest
was
come
that was
out.
a great entrance.
You
Speaking of
lied
which,
to me.
you missed.
Bitch ass nigga.
Wait, did he?
Did you watch any of the
Wait, no.
fights?
No.
Did Bobby? Not Bobby Brown.
Bobby Green?
Not Bobby Green. Who's the other Brown? The Jamaican Brown. Brown Jamaican.
Randy.
Randy Brown. Not yeah. Randy Brown. Did he come out to that?
No.
No, he came out to something funky though.
He came out to fucking
Yeah, you're mad.
God damn it.
Yeah, you're mad.
Shabba.
Shabba ranks.
Yeah, he came out to Shabba
Yeah,
Ranks.
you fucked up. You missed the Randy Brown fight.
I was.
He's
and-
Jamaican.
And he was like, and at the end, he was like, yo, big up the island. Yo, shit. What one?
Shabba.
Yeah.
What's
But
the
fucking Randy Brown is dope. He's
getting loose.
he's one of my favorite like up and coming dudes. He was getting real loose with it.
Shaba.
I mean, yeah, the only bad fight he had
And he rap
was,
the island, you know what I'm saying?
because I mean, he's been tearing people up. The only bad fight he had was when he fought Nico Price. That's it. Other than that,
Oh, he fought Nico Price?
Yeah,
I mean, but
that
that's
was
a
like-
tough
And
fight
Primo
though.
Price.
that was like his second or third.
Yeah, that's
fight.
crazy.
And he got caught like on the cage, like trying to like tackle him, but Nico
I'd
Price.
have to see it again. I
Nico
forgot.
Price held him up by his body and then held his arm and just hammer fisted until Randy Brown was unconscious.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, dude, he fucked him up.
Ouchie.
Oh, Chihuahua.
Ouchie. Wow. Wow.
But you know, those things happen.
Yep.
Fun stuff. Fucking Randy Brown.
R.I.P. Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, I guess we got to talk about that too before we get out of here.
That's so crazy.
Man.
So Kevin Samuels, R.I.P.
They set that nigga up.
He ain't get set
Yeah,
up.
Hoes mad. Hoes mad.
Yes, they were very. Here's
Hoes
the, here's the
mad.
thing.
It just seems
He
very
was-
coincidental.
He was
like-
calling hoes out on their bullshit.
No, he was.
Yeah.
Let's look it up because he was 60 something.
He was 56.
Was he?
He's 56. He was 56.
Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels.
If I'm right, I need 10 Kool-Aid.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just
That's how
I'm
we're going to
asking.
measure for Quincy. Quincy is going to get Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Okay.
drinks.
Yeah. He was 56.
He had a heart attack or some shit.
I'm pretty sure heart disease is like the #1 killer of black men in America or something like
Who's
that. I'm
Bishop?
saying,
Did he
like-
have them dark circles on either
I
side?
thought it was the police.
He had them diabetes.
no, he didn't have diabetes. He had a heart attack.
Yeah, he had a heart attack.
It doesn't mean like it
56.
just kind of happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
He was
it's
getting some pussy and he
Not
died.
a fucking
He died
Yes.
in the pussy.
yes.
he died
That
getting
seems like what happened.
Yeah, he had a lady over and he seemed like
He was smashing,
beating them.
he was crushing ass, bro.
He was making her cheeks clap.
And honestly,
Neighbors
that's
thought something was happening.
kind of the realest way to go. Like,
Good job, Kevin.
right? I mean, it sucks that it's that early
I be smashing.
because he just is recently new to fame, and yeah, it is
Her
somewhat
booty just
convenient. I'm
won't
sure
stop
there's plenty
clapping.
of people who are like, "Yeah, you that motherfucker, that's what you get." You who
neighbors
evil
think
like
something
rotten
just
bitches. All these
happened.
motherfuckers who would just like dance on somebody's grave. You know what I'm saying?
I fucked with Kevin Samuels.
Yeah. But
He put a hole in her place. He said, "Bitch, you built like a linebacker."
like this is funny, like how BuzzFeed characterizes it. It's just very interesting. So
Controversial.
they'd say,
YouTuber.
among his fans, Samuel was hailed for his straight-talking, unfiltered approach to relationship and lifestyle content, which drew 1.42 million subscribers on YouTube and blah, blah, blah. But elsewhere, critics saw Samuels as someone who had risen to infamy for spouting misogyny, anti-fat rhetoric, and bullying content, contributing to a toxic
Well, what's
online
your dress
culture.
size?
He popularized the term high value man, which has become
Yep.
hallmark language for a niche brand of male led podcast peddling hatred against women. Like, that's all your opinion. And none of that is true.
You can't be a high valuable man.
No, apparently, no, you can't, because now that you've just fucking said that, now we're a niche brand of male led podcast peddling hatred against women.
Oh well.
You just fucking put us in there.
What?
Fuck.
Whoops.
Let me tell you something, goddamn it.
This has just become hallmark language for a niche brand of male-led podcast peddling hatred against women.
I'm sorry.
Dude, see, I think where the line fucked.
Sorry.
I think where the game got fucked up is like some women, you know, like
Up, here we go with the misogyny.
Oh,
Let's hear it, Marcus.
here we go, Marcus. Because I mean,
You're
if you
in
look at
trouble.
like back in the day, right? Like, well, I mean, I guess back in the day was crazy, but I don't know. I feel like in the time we live in, like it's okay for women to talk about men,
No, yes, because
but
they've
it's
had
not
their
o-
time in the sun,
But it's not okay
and-
for men to talk about women.
because they've been doing that since the beginning of time, Marcus.
What have they been
This
doing?
is the patriarchy, and men have been oppressing women and treating them like pieces of property
My thing, bitch,
since
if you
forever,
want
and they
me-
still do it. Women have no rights, and they need to rise up and get their fucking rights because men are evil pieces of shit, and all men suck.
All I'm asking is, if I am gonna die for you, don't show your ass on OnlyFans. Like, can we come
See,
to a
that's just
compromise?
your misogyny showing
Like,
again.
what?
Because a woman should be free to express herself in any manner she wants, with free of consequences
So I
for
should be
social
able to-
ramifications
so I should
from
be
her
able to-
peers. Okay, so maybe you should just shut the
So I
fuck
should
up
be-
before you open your mouth, Marcus.
Shut your fucking
That kind of
pie hole.
person, I just want to punch in the lips.
Oh my god! So you're just gonna start hitting women now?
Yes, I'm about
Is this
to start
what? See,
fucking them up.
what is it? A fucking male-led podcast peddling hatred against women?
Man, I
We're gonna
love.
get him out of
Oh
here.
God!
We're
Like,
sorry about
it's
that,
not
folks.
that I
He won't be
hate-
here next week.
It's not that I hate women.
You do.
Like, I love women.
You see, you don't
But-
understand.
Get this fag
outta
The
here.
fact that you would say that shows that you hate women because you don't
I hate a lot of
understand that you hate
motherfuckers.
women,
I hate a lot
and
of
you can't
niggas.
even admit that you hate women.
I hate people.
No, see, and guess what? Are you saying? Are you trying to say women aren't people? Is that what you're saying? So you hate?
backpedaling shit.
I hate women, Chinese people, and Indian people.
Okay, well now we're fucking canceled.
Now
God
we're
damn it!
canceled. I only hate those three. I left a lot there.
That's everyone. Everyone is a Chinese woman.
Oh God. And they are?
Yes.
I
You
am.
don't like Lucy Liu?
No.
Hey, I don't. Is she Chinese? I don't know.
I don't know. That might
I
have
don't
been
know.
racist.
She was hot back like 20 years ago, but
I wonder what Lucy Liu look like now. I guess we
probably-
gotta find out. I
she
bet
probably-
she's still. How much money are we betting? Lucy Liu still look good.
I bet you 20 speckles.
That she still looks good.
That she's
I mean,
still-
I'm
Probably still look
I'm
good.
betting on
Some
look
Asian
good.
women
I'm gonna
age well.
go. I'm gonna go with she look alright for but she might look.
She might be like 60 now.
Bro, she was. How old is she?
Let's see.
She gotta be in her 50s.
She's a celebrity though.
She is. Oh my, she's 53. Yeah,
Because she doesn't have the spectacles on.
I mean, it was just small print.
She look good.
Yes, I'm trying to find something that's definitely recent. I mean, this looks. Where? God damn it! Where'd that picture go? I mean, these are probably. I mean, I don't know
still
how.
get it though. I get it. All right.
Yeah, but I mean, you get it. Yeah, she still looks good.
I give her the beans.
Lucy Liu would still.
Get the ham and beans. All right, I get it.
She get the ham and
Would.
Yeah.
I'd pay for her children's college tuition.
like the ham and beans with the cornbread on the side.
Yeah. So you know how you're supposed to cook ham and beans?
Yeah,
Real slow, right?
yeah, with the cornbread on the hot water cornbread on the
Exactly.
side. Yeah.
So I leave it in until all of my ham comes off the bone.
Oh no!
That's gonna be
You
one
can't let all the ham
flavorful
come off the bone. Oh man,
That's gonna be a salty ass.
He
salty
said, "Oh
stew.
no,
that's gonna be. Oh my god.
That's gonna be one
All right.
thick stew.
All right, you know. So when you hear that phrase, that's what that means. I mean, yeah.
I
but
get
you
it.
know, we try to keep it PG around here, but you know,
Oh, there it goes again, folks.
Oh my.
We're sorry about that.
I'm
over
just
there.
saying, like, you know,
Heard,
I don't have a problem.
We are very sorry for his.
I like cool people.
I'm so
I don't
sorry
like
you
people
are
who
not
be
represented
fucking
by
acting
what he
wild.
just said over here at the Roll of Gas Podcast Network. We will tend to his actions in a disciplinary form, and we will see that he will not be here next week.
First of
folks.
all,
So
don't be talking to me
over
crazy.
here at the
Marcus
Roll
will
of
be
Gas Podcast
receiving-
Network. We want to thank you for tuning in. Thank you, and this is my God Country.
What?
All right.
No, whoa. MAGA country, how dare you? That's the most dangerous group in American history.
Crespo, I'm calling
More dangerous and racist than the Ku Klux Klan. Did you know that?
Word?
Crespo, I'm calling your grandmother right now. Matter of fact, my phone been on. And she just been
y'all want to hear
listening.
something crazy? So y'all know I like watching Bob's Burgers just for like funny,
Yeah.
you know, it's like something to have on in the background. So one of the characters, his name is Jimmy Pesto, and he's the main character. It's like arch rival.
Hey, yo, it's me, fucking Jimmy Pesto over here.
This nigga was not
Is that
in
what he sounds like?
something similar to that. This nigga was not in the season. This current season.
So Crespo
because
wrote an
he
angry
was-
letter. He's like, "Dear Bob's Burgers, I'm upset you don't have Jimmy Pesto. I like Jimmy Pesto. He's my favorite. Please bring back Jimmy Pesto."
The reason why he was not in this season because this nigga was actually up there at the Capitol riots. This nigga stormed into the Capitol.
He was at the
So they took him
Patriot.
off? They took
You
him
mean
off.
he was at the gathering of patriots?
Yeah,
All right.
They're in a Patriots.
whatever Quincy said
Whatever Quincy says goes.
goes. Or you
It's
can hear from-
interesting. They didn't. So did anybody in that show go to the Black Lives Matter riots and like murder people like
Probably.
in the last summer?
Probably.
Before that, you know.
What?
Because that happened, you know, that was kind of the thing, right? Remember, you guys remember that? Remember when Black Lives Matter was burning down cities and like
Yeah.
murdering people and looting
Well, they-
people's
well, they-
stores and
they were-
smashing them
The
They
up?
were breaking
co-founder-
into Planet Fitnesses and working out for free.
The
With
co-founder.
no membership cards. They didn't have a membership.
Oh my God!
The,
And-
the
and they didn't
co-founder,
have a
she
mask
got
on.
found. The co-founder
Oh.
got in trouble for like stealing money from him and shit.
Oh, interesting.
Because they showed
The
a.
founder of Black Lives Matter was doing dirty stuff with their money.
Because they.
Oh my God!
Make sure that we
Man,
are
they
all
showed a bitch-
social
I
distancing.
don't
They
believe
showed they showed a
We're
bitch the
here,
other day that
Jim
was doing
Diaper.
fucked up shit. They showed a bitch the other day who was collecting money for the spicy cough, and
Spicy cough,
like
that's
for
right.
for like people like long term patients who
Well,
have it, and
Long-term
so
spicy people.
A long-term
Right,
spicy
so
cough.
she
Now,
was
wait, sir,
collecting-
before you go into this, a long-term spicy cough, what did that originate from? Is it because she had cum schmeckle in the back of her throat?
that might have been it. Imagine eating paprika
Yes.
every day for 6 days straight.
She had a what now?
Imagine
Paprika.
eating paprika for 6 days straight.
Just paprika by itself.
Yep.
Yes,
Spoonfuls.
spoonfuls.
Now,
Every
now,
time you're hungry, that's what you get to eat.
Now, quick interjection before you continue with your story there, young Marcus over here at Wolfcast Podcast Network. I would like to ask, was this bitch, quote unquote, as you say, retarded?
She
Hey,
looked retarded.
we don't condone that type of language.
Quincy, do me a favor.
Oh,
Over here at Wolfcast Podcast Network, I'm going to need you to shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna need you to turn that NPR shit off.
She a little retarded. You remember that movie,
That's not a podcast voice.
Big fella? You remember that movie 13 Ghosts back in the day?
That was the last movie that terrified me as a young man.
Remember that movie? You remember the baby in that movie, like the
The
real
baby
big-
was in that.
The
Like,
big fat nigga.
the big fat
And
baby.
his mama was a little bitch.
Yeah, that's what the bitch looked like.
The baby was in
Oh
that
my
movie.
God.
Looked like the baby.
His mama.
Damn.
Wait, the bitch looked like the baby, or the bitch looked like the mama that was of the fat baby. Explain this to me further in the situation.
What? No, the baby was fat, nigga.
Oh my God! All right, we're getting the fuck up out of here.
Thank you.
That's another one in the
Wolfcast
fucking
Podcast
bag.
Network, where,
Roll up, gas.
go ahead and hit that follow, subscribe button, folks. Hit that follow.
Hit that like. Hit that subscribe.
Shout out to the OG network.
appreciate
as,
y'all for
Anchor.
checking us out. Crespo, why don't you take us out with your
Over here
NPR
at
voice.
Podcast Network. We would like to say fuck YouTube for not letting us do what we want to do. So thank you.
Roll Up Gas Podcast? We out. We'll be back next week. Peace.
No, we won't.